They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. He'll bring it out. It's Denmark. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Penn State's offense will have the football first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Going for the marker on the ground. Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. This head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5.
There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
To the air, it's Applewhite. Quickly to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Ross. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Out with the gun, the inside give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard. Handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. One final play before the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And we'll start the second quarter as they try to hang up a 3 spot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quickly complete. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, the offense is trying to complete that in route against zone coverage, but you saw everyone on defense there watching the QB's eyes, and it led him right to the throw so they could knock it away.
With the catch, it's Denmark. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Nittany Lions need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Using his legs to buy some time. The throw. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into fake.
Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Fires to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about the play by the big defensive lineman? Not known for interceptions, usually getting after the quarterback, stopping the run. Had a chance to make an interception and then do something with it. Take it all the way back to the house. No, ladies and gentlemen, that was not in slow motion, but he got in the end zone, and that's all that matters.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ohio. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to swing it on second down. Going over the top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he's got it inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half. Get everybody excited. Use that momentum to start the 2nd half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. Space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gets it out quickly. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Temple lining up to punt it away. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. Looking for a crease. It's Martin. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
To the air. It's Applewhite. It's complete on the right side. Out of bounds at the 22. And just like that, they're out of trouble. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Denmark. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. They'll run for it on third and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a deep man. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State! And that one will put them up here in the second half. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
To the air on first down. And the timing just a hair off. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Makes the grab. Got room at the 35. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The inside handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. handoff from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A first down run on the doorstep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown Owls! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space, it's Martin. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. To the air, it's Applewhite. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Time to take a shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Creates a little room. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Using his feet. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously with that accurate pass.
He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big...
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And they'll take a knee. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent discipline.